the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, thus far about the same number of wins as last season. Nonetheless, every game provides a chance for them to get better. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career, very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last year. He said he doesn't know, but this guy wants to be the best ever.
But you have to admire how he's adapted his game year by year by year, and by the body that he has to do it with. When he was younger, jumping out the gym. Then all of a sudden, as he's getting older, he's posts up more, went down and worked with Akeem Olajuwon. This guy is a true professional.
With the game just about ready to tip, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the Ends. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. Everyone on this team is pleased with the beginning of the season. They're playing so well right now, 5 consecutive wins.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season. And I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rain Man in at point guard. Batum out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. Randle with the bucket.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Dishes to Bryant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Randle no good.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Hibbert. Fires from the corner. They get the rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Ellington. 17 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Green, the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good.
can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Rain Man. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Lakers trail by 3. Kobe passes to Rain Man. Hibbert with a screen on Curry. Hibbert at the elbow. And there's the pass to Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here is Ellington. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Green with the jam.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
Here's Rain Man following the basket by Draymond Green. Rain Man passes to Batum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
3-on-3. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 5 points so far. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Takes a shot at the elbow. Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. To the middle. Off the screen. Hibbert hits the bucket.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And then Hibbert with the dunk. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Shot off the screen, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Denver Nuggets.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Freak number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
You know, for many point guards in this league, defense is an afterthought. He's not one of those guys. I mean, he puts as much into his D as he does into his O.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in to the left wing. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Curry. Pass to Rain Man. 5 on the clock. And a strong finish with two hands.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Batum. Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. Kicks to Curry. Down low, in the corner, it's Ellington. It's blocked, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. John Lure, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Steph Curry. Jang, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Iguodala. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 blocked shots over the course of the game.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And here is Los Angeles now. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
And here is Barnes following the three-pointer by Freak, and it's blocked. And they get it back. A nice shot by Roberts. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Rain Man. 5 points in the game.
The ball, sticking too much.
And it's Russell in the corner. Jang a screen. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Batum. Again, the Lakers.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Barnes against Batum. That's tipped.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Here's Rain Man, and he goes in for the dunk.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Singler, he's checked in for Barnes. Mahaney's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Roberts. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Passes it to Lure. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's Iguodala with the drive. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 10. Over to the wing. They set the screen. Russell passes to Rain. Outside for Batum. The rebound by Iguodala. The Warriors shooting 43% since taking the floor today. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Inside, here's Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Green, and the rejection by Jang. From the arc. And it's Iguodala missing. Lakers leading by 12. Jang, the pass to Rainman. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside for Batum. He feeds it to Jang. The pass to Rainman. Shot clock at 5. And it's Russell in the corner. And it's Lure with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Young's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Iguodala kicks to Singler. Down low. And it's blocked. Here's Rainman. 7 points in the game. And it's Lure with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Brian Robbins. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They're up by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Kyle Singler is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Curry. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 27 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Ellington comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Barnes dishes to Curry. Can't cash in from close range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
To the middle. Here's Dang. And it's blocked. Curry with it. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Nobody near Barnes. Kept alive. Bogut. And he slams it one-handed.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Golden State. On the clock. The shot's good from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Curry kicks to Bogut. There's a screen. Feeds it to Ellington. Outside Curry. That three off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Bryant passes to Russell. Here's Rain Man. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Now here's Ellington. Tight defense on him. Curry kicks to Ellington. And stolen by Hibbert. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Move the ball.
And Barnes comes to help. Down low. Bryant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And Hibbert with the block. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And he makes good on the layup. Russell's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Rain Man. On the wing, Kobe shoots the 3. The Warriors pull it in. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And here's Barnes for 3, and it's good. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Kirk. They get it back. Bass's shot, good. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes with the ball. He dishes it to Lure. The 10-footer finds the target. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Rain Man. He's got 13. Hibbert with the screen. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rain Man. The dish now to Russell. Here's Bass. The layup off target.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rain Man. To the inside. And that one's good. Bass has got his 2nd basket of the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Pass to Lure. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Some changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Steph Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Bass. Batum comes in for Bryant. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's Rain Man, 15-point game. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Lure after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Rain Man. He's got 13. There's the triple. Here's Hibbert, and he banks in the layup. Hibbert's got 14 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And that one's good, Barnes.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Over in the corner, Randall.